This is the makeup test Sean sent through this week of Alice Malice. I think it's pretty good. Getting that 60s Lana Del Rey, Jackie O makeup, and we're going to make her hair darker, make her face a lot paler, maybe put some other feature across an eye or something, but looking pretty good.
Here I am, Monday morning down Bondi Beach. Just done 2 laps of the beach. I don't know if you can see it there, but I'm trying to get in a bit of shape. I think X has got to look feral in the desert, so I don't want to be a lazy actor. I want to kind of commit to the look. One of the ways I'll motivate myself to do that is to compete in jiu-jitsu and try and drop down a couple of weight classes, keep the running up, try and look like I'm starving. And 79 kilos, I haven't been that since about probably a decade. If I could get to that in 8 weeks, I mean, it's a big ask, but let's see what we can do.
Hi folks, it's now Tuesday. When you're producing a film, you have to be a bit of a hustler and you have to shop around. It's just like any good business, I guess. And so I priced 3 Arts as a venue, which is a great building, to conduct the wardrobe clinic, which Peggy Carter's going to run. It's just a ludicrous price, but you just got to ask, got to find another way. So we need a place with mirrors. So look, I think I might just try the new theatre. Wednesday, and I'm at the Death Star Bondi Junction, and had some discussions yesterday with OPSM, and they do a lens which is going to be good for the film. So I'm just going to go down to OPSM and sort out these lenses.
The joys of waiting in the Death Star for the lift. I'm still here.
Okie dokie, so just about to go into sci-fi and do some promos. I'll have a chat with Dave about the soundtrack again. But a couple of interesting things happened this morning. I did go to OPSM and I was hoping that I could use my private health cover to reduce the cost of the lenses being a prescription, but it's not going to be the case. So got a bunch of crazy lenses here, and I shall order the ones that I've discussed with Peggy online. I guess with these things you don't want to overdo it, because then it's like the whole man in a suit thing in those old 1950 horror movies, and you think, oh, it's just a guy in a suit. And with the lenses as well, if you overdo it, you just go, oh, that's someone with a lens in. So was it Time Machine, Jeremy Irons, and he was the guy, the big boss at the end, and he had, I mean, they do look kind of stunning, but if the eyes take over the scene and they become a distraction and they somehow lift you out of that, I think they've got to be subtle so that they don't, well, as subtle as that can be. I don't know if they look good and they feel good on the day, we'll just decide, but I've got to order a few of those. Rambling. So the other really good development was that I just got a call about half an hour ago from a woman called Anne Andrews at Broken Hill Studios, and I pretty much just said to her, look, we're driving 1,000 Ks, we're going to make this and shoot some footage over the weekend. We're going to Australia's spiritual home of Post Apocalyptic films with Wake in Fright, Razorback, what's the other one? Mad Max. All these films that have been shot out there. So she said, yeah, look, I'll try and get to the studio without a fee, which would be great, because there's a huge space there. We can just sit right in the middle of that. We need a table, a chair, and we can knock out scenes, and it'll still look stunning. And even I didn't ask of it. I'm sure they'll have bathroom facilities and other facilities where we might be able to mock them up as labs. So that's really, really good news, and it'll free up money for something else. But I can't get too crazy. I've just got to restrain myself from not spending too much money. It's Friday. I'm outside the school, about to pick up the boys. I get here early so I can get a car park, because it's just very competitive when you get here, so you got to have the advantage. It's stinking hot in this car. There's some weird construction stuff going on next door. I'm on the net, talking to Nick and organising the makeup workshop for Monday, which the new theatre is giving us the rehearsal space for free, so that's awesome. Saturday morning, off to open mat at Jiu-Jitsu, Legacy Martial Arts in the city. Bus on the train. Rainy morning, but it's pretty spectacular. And what's the date today? I don't know, I think we're about 5 weeks out from the trip. Look at that headland there, it's awesome. So trying to lose weight. And I don't know. I've been having a few beers, so I've got to be more disciplined as we get closer. But if he looks a bit busted up, well, that's the point, isn't it? You don't want X looking groomed, or anyone really. You want them looking stressed. So emaciated and starving is better than ripped and with fake tan. That is beautiful, isn't it? Look at it. Very lucky to live here. Look what I just found. A printer on the side of the road. Obviously this printer has filled someone with so much rage that they decided to leave it here. On the side of the road. I really understand how this person felt.